How's it going? Paul from Kai. Um, I did a Q&A video recently. It went well. I think anyway. I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. I mean, I still find it weird that I'm just sitting here talking to my fucking phone and I don't get to see facial expressions or get actual people talking back at me. I mean, fucking, you only do so much when even on a live stream with people interacting through comments. It's weird to me. But since some of you guys seem to like when I do this shit, I guess I'll keep going with some of it. First off, let's talk about something I should have talked about a long time ago. Clawhammer Coven. 6 tracks, kicks fucking ass. Drucifer on guitars and bass. You might know Drucifer from his channel, from Infuriator, which I did a review on them. Kicks ass. I also did one on his solo project, Iron Casket, Trench Tombs, which kicks ass. And if you haven't heard When Iron Death Roams, you should. And then, of course, Revik. There's a little picture of the guys. And Revik, you know him, Mordant Red, the band. My favorite black metal band, actually. And I don't give a fuck if I'm a poser for that, because I picked them for that. Anyhow, if I were to tell you which song I like the most, it's probably Axe Wielder for Satan. But all 6 songs off of this fucking CD rule. Got some nice packaging. You get a flyer with some lyrics. Get that insert. CD's got good art. This is good shit. It's got kind of a war metal, black metal, grind sound to it. I like it. And while I'm talking about other people's bands for a moment, let's also talk about Eat the Decay, Nefarious Means. This is a great fucking record. I own it on CD as well, so I haven't actually spun the record. But you know, fuck, reviews kind of. I feel like I'm doing fucking show and tell, like kindergarten. But if you look, it's a really, really, really pretty green vinyl. And if I actually received the record as a gift from my homeboy, Mike Violate. Like I said though, I already own it on CD. I probably should have, if I was gonna do a proper review, done it back then, but then again, I don't do fucking proper reviews. But ETD, if you like grindcore, and when I say grindcore, I'm not talking about that fucking modern grindcore with fucking guys talking about Bree or E and all that fucking crap. I'm talking like, are you a fan of Napalm Death Scum? Or Napalm Death From Enslavement to Obliteration? If you can answer those with a resounding yes, I'll fuck with the classic cover in a little while. Fuck that. But if you can say yes, you should like Eat the Decay. And the fucking artwork is awesome. One of the best logos I've ever seen as well. But this has Francisco from Jamming Out All Badass. And once again, this one has 10 tracks, and I'd like to tell you that what song to skip over, but I can't because you don't. It's 10 tracks. It's like less than 20 minutes. I do really enjoy the ending track, Mutilated Stiffs, as well as Eat the Decay, but Nuclear Fog, Hacksaw Rapture, Defiled and Damned, all great. There's not one bad song on it. This is my Marco Rubio impression. fucking anyhow. So that's just some shit. Well, it's not shit, it's good music, but it's just some stuff I wanted to mention that I never brought up. Yeah, I got my guitar out, and because I just have a hard time, like I said, talking to my phone, especially when I'm supposed to be having a conversation or whatever, but there's nobody talking back. So it's weird. Also, even live streaming, when you got the comments flashing up on the screen, it's weird because, you know, people are always going like this. Yeah, I do like spam. Yeah, and it's also weird when I'm more comfortable with it, but it's also weird when I sit there and make videos where I just stare at my phone and go. Excuse me. But so I may be, you know, just busting a riff here and there, whether it's out of my brain, one I already wrote, or random riff. Well, I'm plugging shit, I guess. I might as well plug my own. Fomorian Productions, the label I'm on, that's brought you Ghoulish Grin, Inebriated Winds, and Warhammer 666, which still has one of the greatest, Warhammer 666 has one of the greatest album titles ever with, I believe it's called Ram It Up Your Ass, You Poofta Cunt. I'm not Australian, so I didn't say it right. But they got banners. They got that banner right there. And not only do they have all the CDs for the bands I mentioned, but they have Ka'ai, A Glimpse into a Violent Past. So you can get this there. They just repressed it. Again, I'm waiting for my copies to show up for those of you that want to get it from me. But you can get that shit worldwide. While I'm plugging myself, Ka'ai, Conqueror King, still available on Bandcamp. Ka'ai, Tales from the Land of Fire, also still available on my Bandcamp. Also, my t-shirts are available at Evaristo1974 at ebay.com. And, yeah. For people in the United States that are size medium to extra large, I believe the one-sided t-shirt is $21.99 with shipping included, and then the two-sided are like $25.99 with shipping included, or free shipping, whatever, however you want to call it. But that's the total price, including the shipping, everything. And if you contact Barry, sometimes that motherfucker likes to deal. You might get bonus shit. Who knows? Yeah, I quit drinking soda like on the 11th, and I've lost a little over 10 pounds. It's weird not drinking soda, but it's kind of cool. Now I don't have to sit there and go, do I want a Coke, a Mountain Dew, or a Mr. Pibb? Maybe some Slice. Slice sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, you guys may have noticed I've been using my Mockingbird a lot lately. I love this guitar. I received this from a guy you can find on here. I think it's Metal Freak, but it's also Deathcorp 666. I'm not going to say his real name because, you know, not cool. especially if he's not using his real name on his social medias. But he's a hell of a guy, and this was a gift. He was doing a giveaway, and oh my God, this guitar is fucking awesome. I've already done a video about it. You can find it in one of my fucking playlists. Yeah, I love this thing. Oh, also when I was talking about Fomorian Productions, you might as well get some Pius Levis patches while you're there. Pius Levis is an awesome fucking band. I haven't heard a bad song from him yet. Unfortunately, you know, I can't get my hands on a CD, but from what I heard on YouTube and live footage I've seen, Pius Levis beats ass. And El Necron from The Witching Hour plays guitar for them. He's in their band. Awesome guy. If you haven't watched El Necron or Francisco, who has Joaba, which is jamming out all badass, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Anyhow, I got an email recently, which kind of offended me. But it pertains to YouTube and all that, because sometimes I record like 7 or 8 shorts in one day. So over 6 to 8 days, however many I recorded, maybe 4, you will see me wearing a t-shirt, which I do that for you. You shouldn't have to see a 49-year-old shirtless Hawaiian dude that's not in perfect shape. But I was wearing a Vincent Crowley shirt recently in a bunch of videos, and an Asheron shirt recently in a bunch of videos. But I also wear Ka'ai shirts a lot. And today you'll see that I'm wearing motherfucking Go to Mentis, which I described their sound as the soundtrack to choking a motherfucker out while beating his head against a dumpster. Great shit. They call themselves New York Deathcore, but if you go by deathcore, talking about like modern deathcore, not at all. It's a perfect blend of Slayer meets brutal death metal meets fucking real NYC hardcore punk. So, I mean, just awesome shit. So, like, the email said, do you get paid to wear like those Vincent Crowley or Asheron shirts in your videos? I didn't even respond to it, but if you're watching, which I'm pretty sure you're not, but if you are, I will address that now. So when I wear a t-shirt in one of my videos, it's whatever shirt was clean that I pulled out of my closet that day to wear. Whether it was Ka'ai, I've worn Slayer a lot. Slayer doesn't pay me to wear their fucking shirts. Sinister has never paid me to wear their shirt. Neither has Vital Remains, and nor has Vincent Crowley or Asheron, which is still all coming from Vincent Crowley. Go to Mentis does not pay me to wear this fucking t-shirt. I paid for every one of the t-shirts, or almost every one of the t-shirts I wear in a video. Maybe my wife bought me one. Except when I wear my Marduk long sleeve. That one I won, but I like Marduk. So to answer the question of how much did somebody pay you to wear the shirt, or did they give you free shit, like the shirt for free? No. It was not a gift in hopes that I would wear it in a fucking video where such a tiny, tiny fraction of people will see it. If I'm wearing the t-shirt, I like the band. That's all there is to it. I probably over-explained it way too much. But yeah, so yeah, I'm not for sale. I mean, if you're a band I like and you want to give me free shit, cool, whatever. But it's not an expectation to receive gifts or free shit. I don't like any CD you see me do a review of, I paid for. Whether it was Mordant Red, Clawhammer Coven. No, I did not pay for the ETD record, but I bought a damn CD. It doesn't matter. I bought it. And if I did receive it as a gift, it was not with the intent that I was going to do a fucking review over it. So I don't even really like doing reviews, because if I don't like every song, like if you got 10 songs, 4 are good, I'm not going to talk about it, because what I'm going to say, oh, these CDs rule. I mean, I received Daisy Cutter for free from a friend, but it was not from Daisy Cutter. And I listened to it. I still listen to it. But if I don't like your CD, I'm not, as a whole, I'm not going to review it. I mean, I don't even really like reviews unless it's about my shit, because I want to know what people think. And you know, that's cool. And even if all they say is like this, or that's good enough. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. But yeah, so that was a question I got in an email. I've gotten that one a couple times. But yeah, I'm not gonna wear a band shirt for a band I don't like. Also, don't send me shit because you want me to review it, because like I said, I'm never gonna go, it's gonna cost me money for a review. But if you heard how I talk about this stuff like ETD, I didn't go into that much detail. I mean, do you like the first Carcass? Get ETD. You like Unseen Terror? I mean, do you like the original Benediction stuff when they were more grind? If you want to call it that, I thought it was just death metal. I didn't even know grindcore was a thing. When I first discovered grindcore, I thought it was just death metal. But yeah. Yeah, another video of Paul rambling for way too long. But yeah, I'm not a review guy. I'm just a guy that has some cheap gear that wants you to embrace the fact that just because you can't afford $3,500 in amplifier and cabinet, it should cause you to not want to play guitar. Start off like a lot of us did. Of course, this is $1990. I think the amp was like $50. There's a PV Blazer. For anybody that's familiar with the old PV Blazer, all it is a PV Rage, which I believe was a little 8-inch speaker, tiny little solid state, with a fucking little push button for channel. And the Blazer had reverb, which I thought was so cool. And I played on a $50 Montaya guitar, which is a Fender Strat copy, single coil pickups. And I got it from a friend of mine. The guitar case was worth more than the guitar. Sentimentally, no. Like if I found that guitar again, I'd be like, my first guitar. I got it from a guy named Ben that was one of my best friends when I was in high school in Washington. But yeah, I mean, you don't need fancy and expensive to beat it's the player. It's the player, not the gear. But there is some new Kai stuff on the horizon. I may do some more vocal covers. Who knows? A couple of you like that. But I'll probably definitely continue making videos where I go. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. I've wasted enough of your goddamn time. And also, if you do like go to Memphis like I do, this fucking shirt is available at Evaristo1974 at ebay.com, just like all my shirts, where you can get your Drucifer shirts, Iron Casket, Metal Miners, and so many others. I think some metal mascots playing cards. You can get some nerd shit. That's all I got. So, I know, am I supposed to say, keep it metal or something? I don't have a fucking catchphrase sign off. But no, aloha and mahalo for spending your time with me. Am I supposed to do that? Am I turning this into a fucking Midwest goodbye? Maybe. No. Have a good day. And remember, if you're doing stupid shit like me, where you sit in your fucking dining room going, be glad anybody watched you. Just be glad. This isn't about money or anything like that. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Just be glad anybody watched your dumb ass. Just like I should be glad that somebody spent almost 23 fucking minutes of their life listening to me say a bunch of words and possibly nothing. Happy fucking Saturday.